bum, 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 bum.
This is the stream. Just a black screen. That's it.
Oh shit! I keep forgetting to watch K-pop Demon Hunters.
Still haven't watched it.
Well, according to Becca, it was pretty good.
I'm sure it was. It's just one of those things that like I haven't sat down and watched, and now I want to sit down and watch all of Mythbusters again. So that's going to be on my list.
Well, yeah, where are you gonna watch it?
Website number 3. It's just a website somewhere.
Now I'm gonna see if I can find it on.
They used to have them on.
Oh, it's on.
The
it's on
Discovery
HBO Max
website. But now,
yeah, when I was
far beyond the streaming service.
Yeah, no, well, when I was using Discovery Plus, it had it too, but it do be on HBO Max. It says 20 seasons, so I'm assuming.
Yeah, and then you just have to stop when Jamie and Adam disappear. All right. There you go. Yunk.
I wonder if it's doing that thing where it's
Okay.
'cause there's not.
Good start.
Yep. Typical temple experience.
Oh wait, no. What am I doing? I did the little warp thing, but first I should step out.
Well, there's not 20 seasons of Mythbusters according to Wikipedia, so I'm wondering if it's doing like the Netflix style seasons where it does them wrong, and everyone gets sad and cries. Was it Naruto that Netflix fucked up the seasons for?
Naruto.
Like, yeah, Naruto.
My favorite show, Naruto.
I'm gonna.
Gonna what?
I don't know. I'm gonna.
More hearts. That's the biggest thing I wanted.
Guys, I got 3 more days of the Steam sale, and I haven't bought anything yet.
Me neither.
What should I buy? Oh shit, all the 2-point stuff is on sale? Oh, I do like that series.
If the Yakuza series is on sale, you should buy all the Yakuza games.
Let's see. Actually, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii is 30% off right now.
You should buy all the Yakuza games.
Connor, no!
Connor, yes. That game series is amazing. You know I'm right.
Also a lot to get into.
It is. It's worth it though. It's worth it. Oh, by the way, so my local liquor shop started offering a new brand of soju, and they had pineapple and watermelon flavors. Let me tell you, the pineapple one was actually really good, and it is from Korea.
Okay, Like a Dragon is the first one.
Yep.
Infinite Wealth is the second. Because Like a Dragon, the first one's only $9. Is only $10 right now.
Yeah, and that's a fun one. That is a fun one. Fuck, I need to check it.
Oh, hello?
Hello, I'm here to bring the ounce of estrogen I have to this testosterone party.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are Ounce of Estrogen.
1, 2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Left,
Hello.
right, right, A. Left, right, down. Left, right, right, A. Left, right, down.
Hey guys,
Hey
have I
guys,
told
I
you
watched-
how much I love tzatziki sauce?
You
I'm calling it
remember
sauce,
those?
just so that way you understand.
I'd imagine it's pretty good.
It's a yogurt-based sauce.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god. That smells just like watermelon.
Wow, Melvin.
Is it watermelon soju?
Yeah.
Then I would hope it smells like watermelon.
To be fair, a lot of watermelon
Tastes like watermelon.
and flavor
Oh,
stuff doesn't
Rimworld.
actually taste or smell like
Guys,
watermelon.
tell me not to spend $28 on RimWorld.
You should spend $28 on RimWorld.
You're right, I should. Hold on, I'm gonna do some quick math. If I bought RimWorld and all the DLCs, how much would it cost?
Hey, quick, how much money have you spent on The Sims recently?
$50.
The correct answer for that was 0. You should have spent $0, Adam.
Hey Connor, I'm gonna reach through my webcam and strangle you with your own hair.
And piracy is an option, Adam.
No,
No.
Yes.
It's harder to get creator content when you pirate them.
it really is. EA is... The Sims is such a pain in the ass. I know, because hypothetically, I might have done it in the past.
There is also like, I think over $1,000 in Sims DLC.
Yeah, but no one buys it full price.
If I wanted to buy RimWorld and all 4 of its DLCs, it's $108.
If Adam ever won the lottery, there would be signs. He would
wouldn't say
legally
anything,
buy
but
all.
there would be
He would
signs.
legally buy all of the Sims expansions.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I mean, I have most of them. It's just there's so many fucking kits, which are like $5 for like build or buy or like create a sim stuff that you just get custom content for free for.
I would shit. I would shit. No, that's that's ridiculous.
Hey, you want me to tell you how much it would cost?
No. Yeah, oh well, yes, actually, but like, I'm gonna be disgusted and unhappy.
Would you like the sale, the on sale numbers, or would you like the full price?
No, I want the accurate number. I want the number.
So you don't want like, oh, it's on sale for 30% off. You
No.
want regular cost.
I want full price. Tell me what it is.
All right. Let me do some math and I'll get back to you, Chief.
Okay.
Fortunately, the base game, honestly, Sims 4's base game is free to play, and with all the custom content that's out there, you don't really need packs. But if you want like more gameplay, you got it.
I will say this. Even though the kits are like $5 each,
Some of them are really nice.
some of them are really nice, and I think, but don't quote me, I think the creators that they consult with get like a little bit of money for it.
Oh, one of the creators who did the newest pack, the fairy pack, the Enchanted by Nature, is one of the ones that I watch. And she's not even like a super big creator. I don't mean that disrespectfully, but you get like
Creator.
what the fuck is her name? Sandra something.
Dorset.
No.
That's Cyberpunk.
But no, some of the stuff in the fucking packs are cute. Like, I love the industrial loft kit.
Oh my god, why are you invincible?
Oh, and of
Here-
course, the kitchen clutter.
Here, Jess, it is this creator. She's only got 16,000 followers on YouTube, which I know is like, hey, I'd love to have 16,000 followers, but when you get like Lil Simsy, who has
Yeah.
2.1 million and is also doing collaborations with The Sims,
That's a lot.
for EA and The Sims to be like, yeah, we'll collaborate with you, and it's someone who only has like 16K followers in comparison. I'll hate EA all I want. They've got some shitty ass practices, but at the end of the day, they still, I respect their approach to people who make mods and custom content for The Sims.
Yeah. They're mod friendly.
Because they not only actively encourage it, but they work with mod creators officially as well.
And they don't make money off the mods except for the ones they work with.
And
So
they've
you're
even
not
done
paying to mod the game.
they've even done some free base game updates with mod
That's the wrong
content
spot.
too. So
Yeah.
so some of the stuff like is genuinely like they're just adding it to the game for free. Anyways,
Also, it's very inclusive. Like hairstyles and things like that. Like they work with black creators to make appropriate haircuts for like people with textured hair.
and there's also periodically they release
Hey, guys?
more and more like
Am I-
pride themed
am I-
stuff.
Death?
In
Oh.
fire.
Oh, fire.
Connor, it's time for your daily elf crushing.
What the fuck? Or not?
I mean, the fire arrows also.
What?
12, 16, 19.
Supposed
There are
to work.
19 expansion packs for this fucking game?
Okay. I couldn't do it then, I guess.
Maybe it didn't have enough room.
For what? My little disco move? Link needs to get the fuck over himself.
You need to get over yourself.
Your mother.
What about my mom? You gotta watch out. My mom will kick your ass. She's mean.
Oh, she...
Connor,
It would involve traveling. Why?
you've not met my mother and her spite.
She needs to get a hobby.
We've met the spite. in
She has
you.
a hobby, hiking.
She needs
And
to get a
photography.
different hobby.
She's gonna hike all the way to Wisconsin. Just to
And plus,
kick
it's an
your ass.
excuse to come see me.
We're still 2 hours away.
That's not a bad drive. We do that to go to Pittsburgh.
Still a drive.
You people are so anti-making long drives. I would drive 2 hours just for the hell of it.
I have other things I want to do.
Yeah, I listen to podcasts and zone out.
Oh boy, here's the fun part. Now I have to count how many kits there are.
Good luck. There's so many.
4, 8.
Oh yeah.
Beep
I
beep.
need to open WeMod.
Bump 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 bump. Bump bump
Because I was
bump
getting
bump
my
bump
shit rocked in Darkest Dungeon.
bump 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 ba-dum, bump 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 bump.
Bum bum bum.
What is your
Bum,
what is your earliest experience with cheating in a game?
Pokemon,
Pokemon.
Sapphire,
Okay, I'm assuming that was what, a Game Shark?
Action Replay.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
I had one of the big action replays where you like put the Game Boy Color, like the Game Boy Advance cartridge into it.
Yep.
And then put that into the Game Boy.
How do?
Ba-bum, help, ba-bum,
Connor,
Yes.
ba-bum.
you can use the fire arrows to blow up bonfires.
I died. Never mind.
This might just be a failed expedition.
Oh, I didn't think of that. So I think my earliest experience with cheating in games actually was using Cheat Engine and cheating in, I think it was like Dragon Fable or whatever it was, and like other games like that.
How old were you?
I was like 7.
I think I was about the same age when I cheated the first time.
Yeah.
Because I know we cheated in early Pokemon games. Because we were still
Now-
living at the trailer when I was cheating, which was before middle school.
Does it specifically have to be like cheating, or can it be like an in-game?
So I'm gonna say it has to be something that is not native to the game, because like by that proxy, like any kind of like exploit or like the Konami code would count, and I don't really think that that's the same, because that's easy cheating. That's a code in the game.
Because the reason specifically I'm thinking of the Pokemon Gold and Silver Pokemon duplication glitch. Also, so there are 19 expansion packs at $40 a pop, 12 game packs at $20 a pop, 21 stuff packs at $10 a pop, and 42 kits at $5 a pop, for a total of $1,420.
All right.
Yeah.
So even at 30% off, that is $800. Closer to
You have
9.
to be careful with saying just 30% off. The Sims goes on different deals at different times.
That's okay. That is still absurd.
Need the hover boots.
All right.
They
how
also
about-
don't, like, right now, a lot
This is
of
the
the
part where
older
I said you
expansion
might need
packs are 50 to 60% off.
Yeah.
That's
They make this annoying.
that's still egregious, guys.
Hey,
The thing
listen.
is, I don't care.
Yeah, right? Counterpoint. It's a Sims game.
Sims game. There's no game that exists like The Sims. No matter what anyone says, The Sims is a wholly unique game.
Yeah. Other places are trying. Looking at you, Inzoy.
Yeah, looking at you, Enzoy.
You mean
have
the
a-
AI game?
Yes,
Yeah.
that, and also I've watched some people like play it. One, everything looks so like flat and boring. Like it doesn't have the personality of The Sims.
Mm-hmm.
Two,
Oh shit.
the art style, that like leaning hyper realistic, it just doesn't look.
It looks weird.
Good.
It's not stylized in a way that will age well.
Or be appealing. So the problem with the hyper-realistic art style is that hyper-realistic art styles are always like they're not going to stick in your mind the same way a cartoonish style will, you know?
For example, The Sims.
Yep.
What do you guys remember about The Sims 3?
I never played.
I'm a terrible person to ask that. I'm sorry, brother.
Hold on, I have a mouthful of food. Give me a second.
Okay. When no one else got me, I know Jess got me. Bongo, bongo.
Yeah.
Bongo, bongo, bongo. I don't want to leave the
One
Congo.
of my
I don't, no, no, no,
favorite
no.
One of my
Ow.
favorite things about Sims story. Connor, shut the fuck up while I'm talking. Don't be rude.
I was saying, you were eating.
I was
real
trying to
quick.
talk, motherfucker.
Hey Jess, real quick, I have to just point out the fact that Bongo Bongo's like middle section,
Does just straight up look like a penis, yeah.
that's the penis. Anyways, you were saying, Jess, Sims 3.
Something I miss and wish they'd bring back. Do you remember in The Sims 3 where you could put a custom pattern on everything?
Yeah, the creative style.
Yeah,
Yes.
I miss that.
You know how I took advantage of that. You remember Ambitions let you do like the stylist career,
Yeah.
where you could fully make over people. I took those townies and I did them so dirty. I'm talking like thigh-high zebra print boots with like a neon pink hair and like
Why?
just on purpose. If I decided that I didn't like a townie, I was like, oh, I'm gonna ruin your life on purpose.
Who
Fun
didn't
snacks,
like?
coach.
From The Sims 3, couldn't tell you.
To be fair, most of the characters are the same in both games.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
mother!
So my problem with The Sims 3
I died.
is it's ugly as all sin, and it's unoptimized
Sim,
as
you mean.
shit. Yeah, it's ugly as all sin.
That's
Thank
true.
you, Cody. Like the art style that they tried to go for in The Sims 3
Was not good.
is bad. Because then I look back at The Sims 2, which is much older, and it still looks good. I still love The Sims 2.
So I remember my little sister playing Sims 2. It was like, that was like this kind of like, not even pseudo realistic, but like pseudo normal adjacent people, but like still like bright popping colors, slightly exaggerated
Yeah.
features, stuff like that.
Sims 2's art style
Well.
was so good. The only thing about Sims 2 that's aged poorly is
That
because
sucks.
it was made in the early 2000s is the like fashion and
music.
like furniture. No, the soundtrack from The Sims 2 is still fantastic.
I was referencing those little, you mentioned something about like songs that could be
Where they get artists
Yeah.
to cover their songs in
in Simlish, yeah.
They still do that in The Sims 4.
Ah, are you shitting me?
If I remember right, My Chemical Romance may have done something, didn't they?
I think they.
Or was it
I
Fall
think
Out
that was.
Boy?
I think My Chemical Romance was Sims 3.
Was it Sims 3? Hold on.
Kizaba, Kazubi, Kazuma, Nibra.
Hold on. Oh my god, MCR rocks.
Shut up.
17 bands that have recorded for The Sims. Let's see.
Yeah, it was The Sims 3. It was Na Na Na
Yeah.
by My Chemical Romance.
Oh, they didn't even
Yeah.
do Black Parade?
Rise Against did a song in The Sims 3.
Wait, they did?
Rise
Which
Against.
song?
Savior.
Oh, okay.
I'm afraid to know what that sounds like in Simlish.
I don't want to know either.
No, the big
Jimmy Eat World, All Time Low.
Jimmy Eat World. What song did they do?
Oh my god! Please tell me.
Movie like.
Oh, that's not even the good one.
Listen, bands are never gonna do their top things because The Sims doesn't want to pay the royalties for that.
Yeah.
Sure. They had "Don't You" by the Pussycat Dolls in The Sims 2.
Matt Mercer, give me some potion.
Oh yeah, it was Patrick Stumpins.
Radio station music.
Paramore at one point.
Yeah, that was how I learned about Paramore. Was the Sims 2 for console? They had a similar version of No, I don't think they did. I don't think they did that.
It's misery business, buddy. It's misery business.
I meant to say I don't think they did that song. But my brain just like
your brain short circuited and you went, I don't think they did.
Well, I was trying to say it. I was trying to say it as I was reading this list.
Hey, these spring rolls from the Filipino food truck, fuck.
Mm-hmm. That recipe that I made today and was absurdly good. That was a Filipino recipe apparently, and oh my god, it was amazing. It's like it's shit simple too. So like Jess, I would honestly say like it's a great recipe for you and Jill. It's.
Are you saying I'm simple?
No, I mean it's really easy to cook when you're feeling lazy.
He's saying you're simple.
I am.
I'll shoot you.
Promise?
But like it's get beef, get rice, Worcestershire sauce, oyster sauce, and garlic. That's it. That's it. You have 5 ingredients.
I forgot some of these songs were in.
Why didn't you break? I got it where I want it now.
I want it now.
No, see, when I think of video games that had Misery Business by Paramore, it's
Saints Row 2.
Saints Row 2.
Yep, I know.
Mm-hmm.
It was
that game had a really...
Fucking fighting with the leper makes me want to bash my brains in.
Oh, right. Darkest Dungeon. When you said that, my brain went, why are you fighting a leper? What are you doing?
For some reason...
I'm not fighting the leper. I'm using the leper. He's a tank.
Of course. So for some reason you said Darkest Dungeon and my brain was like, no, you mean Dark Ass Dungeon.
I mean, same difference. Right now, so Darkest Dungeon 2, I'm going to talk about Darkest Dungeon for a minute, please.
Okay.
Bear with me.
Okay.
Is a sequel.
Bears is in here.
Damn it! Bears! Who am I supposed to talk about with Darkest Dungeon? Anyways. Darkest Dungeon 2 is a direct sequel in the timeline to Darkest Dungeon 1. So it's not just like...
Hey, Adam, can you @ Bears and tell him that that Jess is talking about Darkest Dungeon?
Alright. There's no need for this.
Hold on. It's taking me an embarrassingly long amount of time to type the word bears.
Are Adam? They're literally your weakness. What do you mean?
That's true. Shouldn't you be used to typing bears every time you go to search? You know, I'm not gonna finish that. I don't want to get yelled at.
Continue, Jess.
Oh, so it's a direct sequel. Not only is it a direct sequel, the characters you play are canonically the first versions of each character you meet. So, like, the Highwayman, who is one of the first characters you have in the first game, is the same guy.
There's a Sonic play, by the way.
Jesus Christ. So you get to learn the stories of what actually happened to these people in the game, because they had comics for the first game that were like side content, but they actually put them in the game and they tied their story to unlocking new moves.
Ah! I've been
No,
squunched.
Connor, you shouldn't have walked into the spikes. So like, in order to unlock new moves and level up the character, like, as a unit, you have to learn their story, right? All of this to talk about the leper. So the leper is the only one who was like a good person, really, before shit hit the fan. He was a well-loved and respected king. Then he got sick, and instead of staying there and causing problems and lines of succession issues, he left and went, well, time to go fight shit, because that's all I'm gonna be able to do now. So he's constantly under like this heavy mask, and one of his problems, he hits like a fucking tank.
Oh, he's a tank.
Like, he's one of the, yeah, he's a tank. He's one of the strongest units in the game. His problem is because he has, they made him a leper, his big drawback is he's kind of blind-ish. It's fucked with his vision.
Yeah.
So you have like a 75% chance to have the blinded status effect, which is a 50-50 hit chance.
That's rough.
Yeah. There are, of course, items you can put on him to make it less, but like, so pretty much every turn it's a 50-50 hits. But again, he hits fucking hard. So like, you don't want to give it up. He's also got good like support abilities for a tank. Like, one of his best features is he can essentially attract the attention of everything else and make them only hit him. So he's got a really strong taunt. So I love Darkest Dungeon a lot.
So he's a focus tank.
He's a focus tank. Thank you, Bears. I'm talking about the leper. He's one of my favorites.
I also
my
like
other
leopards.
favorite- Leper, don't. I was gonna say don't be a dick, but what am I talking about? I'm a dick all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, why is Jurassic World Evolution 2 95% off?
No one's buying it,
probably
that's
'cause
why.
the new Jurassic World movie.
Yeah.
Well, the new Jurassic World movie just came out.
Yeah, it's a $60 game that is on sale for $2.99 right now.
No one's buying it.
My other favorite character, and she holds a special place in my heart, is the Grave Robber. The Flagellant is fun. I only have him in the first game though, because I haven't bought the DLC for the second, because I don't want to spend the money on it.
The Grave Robber. She has a name. Her name is Kaz. She's
No, her name is
she-
Darius.
Fun fact, she does have a name. I just don't remember what it is off the top of my head, because I'm not playing as her right now.
Oh.
But her story is she was put in an unhappy, abusive marriage, and she poisoned her husband, killed
Oh,
him,
of course.
became
Good choice.
destitute, and realized, hey, he got buried with a bunch of fucking jewelry.
Couldn't have.
Yeah, all the characters do have default names.
Couldn't have thought about that ahead of time.
Well, she, wasn't exactly in a position to draw attention to herself after poisoning him.
No. Every
I-
time's a good time to Grave Robber.
Also, in fairness to her, there have been plenty of people who have handled taking the money after a bad marriage and poisoning the spouse much sooner than that.
Yeah, but anyways, so if you don't know why that sounds vaguely familiar with the poison stuff, the Grave Robber is who I based Darius's kit off of.
Mhm.
To make a heavy poison, but still, her best ability outside of her poisoning, her pickaxe can pierce armor.
Ooh.
It's tasty. Right? The lore in this game's great. I played the first one while it was still in the beta. By a lot. My brother bought it for me while it was in the beta. Because
That's the kind of
for some
that's the kind of fish.
that's the beta? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That's a kind of male.
Yeah, that's what you are.
Isn't that just like the most normal?
Yeah, that's why I said it, because it's not an insult, but Connor's gonna take it as an insult.
Yeah, it's funnier to take it as an insult.
Hey,
Yeah.
congrats, Connor. You're mid.
Yeah,
Oh.
I could have told you that.
I do miss the lycanthrope character. He was really cool.
What,
I can't remember
werewolf?
what he was. I don't think it was the experiment, but it was something
Where-
similar.
Werewolf, you say?
He's not sexy. It's a very grotesque transformation.
Boo!
But he's also ridiculous.
Yeah! Sorry, I had to cheer for something.
That's okay.
Bum, bum, bum,
Listen,
bum.
I
Jess?
can stop talking about Darkest Dungeon if you want.
No,
What's
it's
up?
fine. I like grotesque transformations. Do you remember the song of Zelda's Lullaby?
Fuck no.
Fuck.
That's cute. I don't remember the songs.
Left, up,
Do I
right,
look
left,
like
up,
that?
right. No.
The Abomination. Yeah, the Abomination's so good. Right now, this is for bears since the rest of you don't care. My current loadout in Darkest Dungeon 2 is the Leper, the Highwayman, the Occultist, and the Plague Doctor. The Plague Doctor's fucked. Because she was experimenting in a university and tried to do necromancy.
We've all
It's
been
fun.
there.
What?
Don't worry about it.
I wasn't even
Oh,
at a
and the
anniversary.
The Occultist does have an eldritch being from across time and space, hunting him down.
I got one of those too. It's called my mother-in-law.
Oh!
Adam.
It's my straight people joke for the day.
Hold on. Adam, we're in a lavender marriage. You never refer to my mother like that again.
You're right.
Oh,
Only I
shit,
get to
you're
refer to as an eldritch abomination from across the space.
No, you call her a bog witch, and that's me.
Yeah, I call her a bog witch because you call her a bog witch.
Yeah, and I'm allowed to do that. I'm
Oh,
a
shut
dog
up,
witch.
you bog witch.
Hey, I'm not a bog
Wait.
witch.
Don't speak about my wife like that.
The Antiquian is cool, and she works really
Shut up,
well
you
in
shaved bear.
the first game. I'm kind of glad they didn't put her in the second game as
Actually,
a unit.
hey, Adam.
'cause she wouldn't be.
Yo, what's up?
What will be worse, being called a shaved bear or a peeled bear?
Ugh. Ugh.
Peeled every
Peeled.
time.
Peeled bear, got it.
That also implies
She-
you're taking my skin for something.
She can be an enemy. I've only run into her a handful of times, but yeah.
Don't do either to me, you
run into
sick
her.
fucks.
And you can only get the bounty hunter at inns. You cannot start
And
with the
the
bounty hunter.
dog, the big bad
Which kind of
dog.
sucks. I like the bounty hunter's kit. But it kind of means you have to be willing to let someone die.
Guys, I just had very vivid flashbacks to my first summer break as a college student. So summer 2013, pulling an all-nighter and being up at 6 in the morning when the sun is just coming up, watching Dog the Bounty Hunter on TV.
Why?
Dog the bounty hunter.
Because I like to have the TV on as background noise, and that was what was on.
You know what? Sure,
God.
fuck it.
You mentioned staying up late, and my brain immediately went to the time that me and two of my close friends. This is basically middle school, heading into high school.
You've had friends other than us?
Yeah, when I was younger.
I'm so sorry. That was really mean.
I was young once.
I didn't.
But basically, we were just staying up late because it was a weekend. It was vacation. So we were just like, oh, fuck it. We got nothing to do, so let's just watch some movies and shit. And we watched a horror movie. Actually, we watched horror movies, but the one that I insisted on was Misery.
Oh yeah.
Definitely not.
I am in misery.
No, it's Misery as in the Stephen King novel Misery.
Yeah, fucked up. Because that's the one where the lady breaks his leg, right?
Yup. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the hobbling scene, as it's known, and what it is, Adam and Cody, because I don't know if Cody knows it, is she takes the victim, who is an author that she is obsessed with, and she rescues him from a bad car accident, and he's not doing well, but she rescues him anyways. And well, he starts doing better, and as he's doing better, he's working on the novel, and has finished it, and he's got the copy right there. So of course, a huge fan of his, well, she gets the chance to read it. She's his savior anyways.
Do it.
Well, turns out he kills the main character in the book.
Oh.
Because he wants to move on to something else, and it was time, so he kills off the main character to end the series. She does not like this. So she then gets very mad. He's still injured, so he's stuck there. And then one night, she waits for him to be asleep, and she plants a wooden block between his legs at the ankles. And then she says, "I love you," and takes a hammer and smashes the outside of his ankle and breaks it against the wood block on both legs. And it is a rough scene. So like, I'm 14. I'm watching this happen with me and my friends. It is like 2 o'clock in the morning at this point. So we're just sitting there watching this, and I'm just like, oh, fuck, dude. It's like, oh, man, that was a lot. Great movie, by the way. If you ever have the chance, absolutely watch Misery. It's an amazing movie.
Probably not.
It's actually,
Good movie, from my understanding.
it was a great movie.
I've watched video essays on it. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, I would say anybody who made a video essay saying, "Oh, it's only okay," it's like, no, you did not see the movie, nor did you appreciate it. Because it's a movie about obsession and the obsessive relationship between a fan and an author, which Stephen King has dealt with multiple times.
An obsessive fan, that's what Nick is. Sorry.
No, he's my bro. I like him.
Yeah. Okay, Cookie, we can talk about Darkest Dungeon. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Do you want to know how many hours I have in the first game? It'll make you nauseous.
Too many.
How
Do you
many?
want me to open it up and tell you? Hold up. Let me scroll through. Because I own Darkest Dungeon on Epic because that was the only place the early access was available.
I'll tell you how many hours I currently have in The Sims 4.
I have 280 hours in Darkest Dungeon.
I have 674 hours in The Sims 4.
Do you guys
And do you
want?
want to hear how many hours I... No. Do you want to hear how many hours I have in Stardew Valley?
Sure.
902 hours.
And how many full games of Stardew Valley have you completed?
Probably at least 10.
Cowards.
Hey, Connor, do you want me to open
Cowards.
Final Fantasy and tell you how many hours I have in that? Do we want to play that game?
Sure.
I mean,
Give me a fucking second then.
I literally cannot speak. I have over 6,500 hours in Minecraft.
Damn.
He's got
I
me
don't
beat. He's got me beat.
Again,
I have-
build a moderator for a bunch
Give me 1
of
second to close
servers
Darkest
for
Dungeon.
I
7
have-
years.
I have 15,000 hours in Skyrim and Skyrim Special Edition combined.
You said 1,500?
1,500, yeah.
That's baby sauce.
I thought you said 15,000.
I did, because I always mix that up. I don't know why. Like my brain looks at thousands and goes, "Oh, 15, like 15,000." Got it. But it's not. It's 1,500.
Connor doesn't
I want to
remember.
remind you guys as I'm opening Final Fantasy. This is a game I have 2 tattoos about on my arms and got me through my breakup. I'm not gonna be mentally well about it.
3,000 hours.
I'm not jolly. Come on.
Oh, sorry.
2,500 hours.
What you're saying is that's pussy shit. 4,000 hours.
No, I have not played more than Jolly. Are you kidding
5,000
me?
hours.
2750.
It's gonna take a second. There was a patch between the last time I played this and now, and I didn't realize that. It's the launcher patch, not the gang patch. But I would tell you on Steam, but I do not own it through Steam, because I'm smart. Oh my god, will you update, please? I'm trying to prove a point.
Me when I've downloaded Call of Duty Warzone 2 and I need to wait for 100 gigabyte update to come in.
It's not that big.
Call of Duty Warzone 2?
I mean my update.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I have terrible news for you, buddy. It's larger than that.
Arc, I think at this point is like 600 gigabytes.
Yeah, the Arc is absurd. Could someone please look up how much a full install of Call of Duty Warzone 2 is right now?
I can't right now. I'm waiting for my game to patch.
Well, there's Cody and Bears. I said Cody.
I guess I'm off the hook then.
No, I see.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Nick.
Adam. The problem is,
Not
I
Nick,
said.
Adam.
God damn it! See, you did it too. I said. I said bears because my brain went to Adam and oh yeah, bear. That's a bear. Not right. Incorrect. I'm very sorry about that, Adam.
So you're saying Modern Warfare 2?
No. Modern Warfare Warzone 2.
Warzone.
Modern Warfare 2 is much smaller. I know that. Though only barely.
$125 gigabytes.
Really? I thought that was so much larger.
Why are all of the Call of Duty games named like that?
Lack of originality. It's as simple as that.
I cannot. Yeah, we're gonna go with what Cody said because I cannot tell if I'm looking at the right game or not.
Sure, sure, bud.
Because one Reddit thread said something was 240 gigabytes, but I don't know how many games that is, or which versions, or what.
It's possible.
I don't remember this song.
Let's see. Ark Survival Evolved with all DLC maps. Without mods, which there are mods, is 435 gigabytes.
Fuck me.
Christ.
And it requires much more disk space than that for temporary files while it's downloading.
And I thought GTA was big. GTA 5 Enhanced is 91 and a half.
I was taking a drink of alcohol when I read that, Bears. Please never do that to me again.
Hey guys, I may have underestimated my hours.
Oh no.
Anyone want to take a guess to how many hours I have in Final Fantasy 14?
Gonna go with it again. 4,000 hours.
4,000 is too high. What'd you say, Adam?
Yeah.
3750.
A little too high. Cody? Or you can give it to me in days.
Well,
$1, Bob.
let's just say the equivalent of 45 days, which would be around 3,600.
Why am I so stupid?
Too low. I'll say this. Nick, you almost nailed it. Or too high, I mean, Cody. I am at 3,124 hours in Final Fantasy 14.
Me, dude.
Which is the equivalent of 130 days, 4 hours, and 57 minutes.
My question is,
Why did I just...
how much of that time is idle waiting for like a fate to spawn?
I should have gotten you guys just hooked on crack instead. It would have been more productive.
No, it's cheaper to be addicted to Final Fantasy 14.
What's cheaper, Final Fantasy 14 or crack cocaine?
Alright.
We're
Okay, I'm going back to Darkest Dungeon. But no, that game got me through a lot.
Bears
That's the
don't.
reason I have 2 tattoos. Don't start Minecraft again.
Don't start.
You'll
Don't start it, because I'll start playing Minecraft again, and I don't want to play Minecraft again. Because what happens is I always do the same thing. I make a really big mod pack, I go, cool, time to make a tower, and then I make the exact same tower I make every single time, dark wood base with some kind of a dark stone exterior, and then I get maybe 1 to 2 floors in and go, time to play something different, and then that's it.
What you guys are saying is I should build another cruise ship.
Stop it! No!
I've been thinking of doing like an Alpha mod pack. It's so long.
Hey, you know how you can make Connor upset?
Don't.
Yeah, there's a really easy way. Do you know what you do in Minecraft is exactly what everyone who plays The Sims does?
Yeah,
So really, you're like
it
a
definitely
Sims
is.
player.
Alright, let's not go that far.
Will it tell me how many hours I have?
I don't have a drug addiction, okay?
Oh, that reminds I do. It's called the Mochigen.
Yo, see.
Hey guys, why is my last world save called Wet and Wacky Water Heist?
Excuse me! Excuse me! What did you name it?
Tricky Dick. It's named after Tricky Dick's Wet and Wacky Water Heist.
I'm gonna need Cody. I'm gonna need you to clip that one, please, so we can make sure Adam never forgets wet and what was it? Wet and Wild Water Heist?
You don't remember the Tumblr post about Watergate?
Absolutely not.
Hold on.
New band name unlocked.
That reminds me. When I was cleaning my desk, I found my rune stones again.
Motherfucking.
I lost them.
Oh no, I wasn't reacting to you, buddy.
Okay.
I was reacting to fucking phone again.
They fell under my desk.
Oh, also, Bears, I finally have some seltzer instead of club soda or tonic water, so I can make actual proper highballs and not have the faint taste of vomit.
You're doing
Hey,
butt
guys.
Hmm?
God damn it, Cody. God damn it. How dare
Connor.
you hate me as another autistic person?
It's Tricky Dick's Wet and Wacky Water Heist.
What is-
Oh, I'm sorry. It was Wet. Shit, I named it wrong. It was Wet and Wild, not Wet and Wacky. Damn it! Delete the whole fucking save file.
No! Save it!
Why the fuck is my mom sending me pictures of the movie?
Yeah, it's Tricky Dick's Wet and Wild Water Heist. I remembered the name wrong. Now, how do I see how many hours I've spent in Minecraft?
Guys, how do we see how many hours Adam spent in Tricky Dick's Wet and Wild Water Heist?
Not enough. The last time I played in that save file was a year ago.
Right, but they're celebrating my brother's birthday today since my mom worked yesterday. And
Brother?
she's sending me pictures from it.
Hey, can you tell your brother something for me?
Yeah, what's up?
Bitch.
I don't need you to do that. I do it enough for both of us.
Oh, okay, never mind then. You got me covered.
I was like, do you know how much I call him a bitch?
Bitch.
I literally, Connor, I need you to understand. I called him a bitch because he just now beat the final boss on the surface level of Hades 2.
Bitch ass, what the fuck?
Bitch ass! He has 30 more hours in the game
Shut
than me
the
and he couldn't beat
30
it.
more hours? What, are you fucking noob? Oh my god. 30 more hours than you and he can't beat the surface boss? You shitting me? Which he hasn't
Fuck that
even
guy.
he hasn't even gotten to the actual overtime. Are you shitting me?
No, he told me that, and I need you to know, I literally told him, I was like, pussy shit.
Pussy shit.
And he's like,
Oh,
shut the
fuck.
fuck up, it's harder than the underground. I went,
Absolutely.
yeah. And
Yeah, I still beat it. And then once I got to the overtime, I beat that first try. Pussy shit.
I need you to know, I didn't beat it my first try, I beat it my second try, because I had a fucking busted ass Ares build. But what were you saying, Adam? And then we can go back to Hades.
Yeah, go ahead.
What the fuck was I just about to say?
Your favorite color is blue.
No, my first was red.
That checks
Pussy
out.
shit. Sorry.
Fuck you.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Sorry.
Red's a fine color. I won't shit on you for red.
Me and Kate were too busy on the high of shitting on my brother.
Sorry, it's fair.
taking so long.
Yeah, bitch.
But no, it took him a while to beat it. I don't think he's been playing it as much recently, so like, eh. But also, he's like, the surface path is way harder, and I said, weak, I beat him so many times.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, not only have I beat him so many times, I have the first Skelly statue.
I've beat his ass so many times that at this point, Hades' dad gets like, he's like, all right, let's get this over with. Kick my ass. Let's be done with this. All right, come on.
Kick your ass?
My ass.
No.
Kick your
I'm
ass.
not talking about the Underworld one anymore. I mean the top world. That means I beat the top world on 10 difficulty. Oh no, 8 difficulty and the bottom world on 12. And I am on 10 difficulty on the surface, 16 on the bottom. And I currently have one of my weapons up to 14 difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all words.
It's okay, buddy.
Kana's understanding them.
I understand.
Listen. They're my daggers because the daggers fuck. That being said,
Wait, we're talking Hades 2. We're talking Hades 2 now or Hades 1?
Hades 2.
Okay. Yeah, daggers fuck.
That being said, I have recently discovered the superiority of the black coat. Not superior to the daggers, but it lets me be able to block. I
Excuse
miss
me.
blocking.
Can I
miss
say?
the shield.
Can I say, in the context of our next campaign for Tales of the Valiant, there's a sad lack of people fighting with their fists alone. Maybe it's just me, but there's a primordial like love I have for just beating the shit out of people with their fists. Because
Kana,
like,
you do know how you sound right now, right?
who? Huh? What do you mean?
You're saying you're like, I miss the days when people just used to beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, like, look. All I'm saying is that if the United States government required all issues to be resolved by pugilism, requiring no stand-ins, things would be different. Things would be very different.
Yeah, I think we should go back to being able to duel over political issues.
Oh my God! Absolutely.
So,
Because
Bears,
there are so many people who would.
real quick, Bears, I just sent a screenshot in the Discord. That is currently the only thing that exists in the wet and wacky water heist.
Also something fun about.
What happened?
Hello?
Becca's here.
Hi! We're talking about Hades.
Okay, no spoilers.
I was
You're
talking
right,
about
Then I'll,
Minecraft.
then I'll shut the fuck up because it's gonna say something cool that you
Hey,
can
Becca.
Hey, do you want me to deafen for like?
No,
30
Becca.
seconds?
No.
What?
Hades.
Yeah.
Hades nuts.
Boo!
Yeah.
Boo! Hiss.
Guys, I think my girlfriend's gonna make me sleep on the couch.
She should.
She doesn't. I will.
I will say she nearly slept on the couch because my gas was so bad last
really
night.
Did. If you
So
had
bad.
farted one more time,
I
was
wasn't
going.
trying, okay?
I know you weren't, so I'm not mad at you.
You guys-
But oh my God, I deserve a Purple Heart for dealing with these farts.
You guys need to understand, and this has genuinely been like a thing, like a problem for me since I was a kid. There's something wrong with my body. It produces terrible odors. And I'm not proud of it.
It was like rotten eggs.
I'm not proud of
okay?
it.
Like sulfur.
It's like it's stink bomb. It's like a fucking stink bomb. It's terrible. I'll be honest with you, Bears. I actually do enjoy sleeping on the couch every once in a while. Just like, not even like I'm in trouble, but just like sleeping on the couch. Couches are comfy, you know? Granted, I think I may have kind of Pavloved myself when I was younger. Because like when I had a loft bed, I did just routinely sleep on the couch for no good reason. Which, now...
we're kind of relatable because I also used to sleep just on the living room couch
Yeah.
some nights.
So now your brain's like, this is bed. This is bed. Well, get shorter, loser. Cut your legs off at the knees.
Haunted as of 3 hours ago. Wait, no, 3 hours ago. I was lying on the couch 3 hours ago. I was having a little nap.
Bye,
Guys,
Becca.
Oh no.
Becca's haunted.
Becca's
Am I
haunted.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Becca's
Finally.
haunted.
Becca's haunted. What?
What? Becca's haunted. Hey, is the first house flipper good?
No.
I've never played it.
It's $2 on Steam right now.
Oh, for that price, fine. Sure, you won't lose anything.
Yeah.
But like, so, house,
Someone being the
house,
Power Wash Simulator.
no,
Which I love.
No?
no, it's not. It's more like, I played that burglar simulator game. It's more like that. Which is to say that the game itself is about as bare bones as possible because it's basically just a Unity engine quickly made game for $1. It's nothing impressive. It's nothing extraordinary.
We're talking about the same house flipper, right?
Yeah.
Where you go in and like clean up and redo entire
Yeah.
houses.
Yeah, it's Unity engine.
Well, yeah, but I don't. You're being mean to house flipper.
Someone's squishing my nuts. Sorry, what?
I think Connor has a really high standard for some type of game, so you know.
I think
I don't
Connor's
have
being
a high
bitch.
standard. I recognize when a game is being made quickly, likely because they wanted to put it out quickly.
It used to be like $30, $40.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, if it'll load, not playing Power Wash Simulator. Load.
Good choice.
Played it. Played it no for almost a year.
I will never say anything bad about Power Wash Simulator just because they at least went out of the way to make a fun game with a pretty decent art style.
If it'll load.
If it'll load.
I have never played The Long Drive, but I
No.
know what it is.
Hey Connor, I have a new game suggestion for you to play on stream.
Not playing it.
You don't even know what I'm gonna say.
Is it Roller Coaster Tycoon?
No.
Okay, what is it?
First of all, clean the ancient monument. No, it's My Summer Car.
Oh, probably not.
Pussy.
I'm not a car guy, Adam. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, but I want to see you struggle.
I mean, like, you could
Hold
just...
on. Hold on. I'm sorry.
You guys could just, like, hook up, like, a little, like, electrocution thing to me and make me play a rage game. Then you could see me struggle and be in pain.
I want to see you play a Toho game.
Hey, I want to call us up on a different direction. I want you to play Kitty Powers Matchmaker.
Yes! Oh, I love that game.
Where do you...
I have it.
What?
I own
also,
it. We could do
Real
it.
quick, I loaded into this
What
level
was
of
that
Power
series
Wash
of words you
Simulator.
just said?
Kitty Powers Matchmaker?
Who's Kitty Powers?
Kitty Powers is a drag queen.
Okay.
British drag queen, and she's got a game where you...
Play as matchmaker.
Yeah.
It's a dumb little game, but I've played it.
Is sounding an option instead? Because I'd rather do that.
I mean, I don't have the tools for it, but if you're willing to pay, we could probably
I've got
do
a screwdriver.
it. You shouldn't use a screwdriver, it's pointy. You want to do a rounded edge. I should probably quit talking, shouldn't I?
No, it's funnier.
No, keep going. It's fine.
Give me heart, slut.
God, I missed this game. They're making a Power Wash Simulator 2. Oh, we were just talking about the
Yeah,
game
we
the
talked
other
about
day.
that. We talked about that last time.
You could probably go to one of the regular furry fountains and stock up on fairies.
No.
What about a furry? I heard furry.
I also already have one fairy fountain, and unfortunately, due to my rage at the water temple, I only have one bottle right now.
This is true.
And I also don't care enough to fix it.
Fairy Fountain is
I'm
where
just-
I go to refill my water bottle. They only like gay
Fairy
people
Fountain is. Oh my god, guys, we should open a gay bar and call it the Fairy Fountain.
That's gotta be one that already exists.
Come on, it's such a great name.
All the bartenders have to dress like the Great Fairy.
Oh no, it was. Nope. Left, right, right, A. Left, right, down. There we go.
Hello, Bee.
I wonder what the new Sims 4 pack with the fairies
Also,
is going to be like.
I'm just biding my time until I get to play the vastly superior Majora's Mask.
Incorrect, but okay.
No, I'm completely right.
That's the one with the moon, right?
That's the one with the moon and the time travel mechanics, which meant that you were always under pressure. It was so
Dun,
smart.
dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun.
When I played Majora's Mask, I was sharing the game with my siblings, and my brother skipped through all the text there. So I didn't know that you could slow the time and beat the game on normal time.
Dude,
Oh, buddy.
hard mode.
Yeah.
Dawn of the
I was
final
like,
day.
how is there enough time to do all these things?
Hey,
See,
good
the-
news, my July credit statement is available.
Oh, nice. I try not to look at that nowadays.
Why is that?
Don't worry about it. So
I'm gonna worry about it.
don't worry about it. So see, the beauty of Majora's Mask is that you're never intended to actually fully complete the game. It's impossible to complete every single. Yeah, it is a tragedy. You're never intended to complete every single side quest all in one go. It is not possible. Which means no matter what, there are going to be incompleted things when you're done with the game. So you're gonna wind up with characters who don't get everything resolved, who don't have everything they need done, and that's intentional. It is an
Sounds
excellent
like
game.
hell to me.
I mean, there's a very real theory that Termina is supposed to be the land of the dead.
Yeah,
How do
I
you
know.
100% the game? He says, never 100%ing a game in his life.
So you would 100% the game by doing multiple plays, getting all the hearts, and eat my fucking nuts. God damn it, bongo
That part of the
bongo.
Not
100%.
interested.
So you would 100% it basically by with multiple runs, getting all the masks, getting all the hearts, what have you.
There's multiple masks? I thought there was just Majora's.
There's so many more than just Majora's, buddy. There were like 25.
Yeah, there's Process, there's I don't know any other dragon priests other than that one. Connor,
I mean-
Connor, help! I'm trying to make a Skyrim guild.
Connor, help, dude! I don't memorize that. Why would I remember that?
Connor, help!
Also Mirvac. That's like literally one of the DLC ones. It's the most important one.
But he's a bitch ass, and I forgot about him. Motherfucker sends assassins after me? The Dragonborn? No.
In fairness, a lot of people do that to the Dragonborn.
I'm making myself mad. I need to quit playing.
You want to join me in hell, Jess?
Are you playing?
This
you guys are
doesn't
going to
sound
visit-
better, dude.
You guys are going to visit bears in Detroit?
Bears doesn't live
If
in
Bears is in Detroit, Bears has my apologies.
No.
I don't actually know how close Detroit is.
Where was I gonna go? Detroit?
Oh my god.
Can't have shit in Detroit.
No, I was the only voter on a map, and we got that map, and everyone was like, "Are we dead ass? Who did that?" And I was like,
Which map?
"Oops, Runasapi."
Eh.
It was a choice between like Atlas, Runasapi, and like Eichenwald, and most people voted for Eichenwald. And I was like, "Oh, Runasapi's not bad. Like, I'll put a vote on it."
I
And,
made another
everyone
point.
hated
What are you
that.
fucking talking about? I'm save stating next time. I'm losing my patience with Bongo Bongo.
Anyway, the chat was like, I hope you don't have any fun. And I'm like, don't worry, I'm in Overwatch. I never have fun. And the rest of the group is like, you know what, real, fair.
It's time to clock in for my daily ball crushing.
Yeah. I think the Sombra is, however, targeting me.
I think you guys are in an abusive relationship with this game. I need to say it.
I did say that as a joke. I do have fun with it.
Do you?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
sometimes.
play a game I didn't think was fun. I don't believe in the sunk cost fallacy.
Yeah.
You have a gambling problem.
Do you believe in
Yeah,
the thing called
what's your
love?
point? What's your point, Connor? I haven't spent any money on a Honkai game in like a month.
Honky.
Outside of the battle pass.
Not spending
Okay,
it
hold on.
is not a high achievement.
You said a Honkai game.
No, I said a Hoyo game.
No, you said Honkai.
You said
a
Honkai.
I meant Hoyo.
Okay,
Honk.
that's
I haven't
better.
spent any money in Genshin in the I haven't even bought the battle pass in Genshin yet because I'm waiting for my free paycheck to do that.
Guys, I can't wait for the new Honky banner. I'm gonna try and get Jethro.
Who the fuck is Jethro?
I think Connor got it.
I did. Honky. Jethro is a very honky name. Get it?
No.
No.
Oh, you fucking.
I'm gonna try it.
Sorry,
Fucking
I'm too
Yankees.
busy thinking.
Yeah.
I'm too busy thinking about finding big naturals. All right.
I can tell because you did not react to what I just said.
Yeah, you call me a fucking Yankee. I'm Appalachia, you dumb motherfucker. I heard what you called me. I was being polite and ignoring it, but do you want to go into it? We can.
Sure.
Last banner I tried to get Billy Bob, but I didn't unlock him.
Hey, Billy Bob don't talk too good, but he's really good at the banjo. That's how my mom used to explain autism. Billy Bob can't talk too good, but he sure does know how to play that banjo.
Autism be damned, my boy can work a grill.
Me at Bears.
What you're saying, that blind, dumb and deaf kid sure plays a mean pinball.
That's always how my mom used to explain people with autism in Appalachia. She's like, yeah, they didn't diagnose it, but everyone knew. I'm
Well,
like,
that's one of those things that like like my boss struggles to understand because he's like he doesn't necessarily know what to think about autism and like how common the diagnosis has become recently, and like the answer is like the answer is that like autism wasn't widely diagnosed because it was not something that most people care to diagnose. They diagnosed the extreme cases, not the minor cases.
And I
you know what?
definitely
That's
one
true.
of the
Autism
extreme
be damned.
cases.
Hold on, Nick, you can't say that because I know you can't play a violin.
Neither can I, but you keep me around.
I keep you around for other reasons.
The tax breaks.
I'm so glad you beat me to my own joke.
That was
I'm
good.
so mad. Motherfucker.
That's fucking good, actually.
You stole a joke from me.
Again,
Yeah,
I've said in the past, if I ever married, it would specifically be for the tax breaks. So
Me answering to my dad why I have a child for the tax breaks.
The tax breaks for having kids now ain't that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's why you
the
lock them in the
trade-off is-
basement and you feed them only more every once in a while.
the
You
trade-off
own a
is-
violin but can't play it, Bears? Do you need to put stickers on it to tell you where the fingerings go?
Yeah, he needs instructions on how to. No.
Okay.
What were you gonna say? No, finish your thought.
Someone should put a sticker on some women.
Oh, because I said
Oh.
they call it fingering when you're like really little, and I've never relearned a better word.
No,
for
no,
it.
fingering is still the word that's largely used. I was making a joke about fingering women.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Also, Connor, that's transphobic. Not all women need to be fingered.
you're right. No,
Yeah, but-
you can still finger a dude.
Yeah.
Wow, a finger a dude when we're talking about trans women?
Everyone's a
Wow.
dude. What are you talking
Everyone's got a butthole.
about? No, also
I know what
no.
it's like. Being a bitch.
Everybody,
Guys,
everybody's a
there's
dude.
scary everybody makes mistakes.
Shut your fucking whore mouth.
What I'm talking about everyone.
Connor, whores get paid.
You're right.
He's a slut.
Shut
Yeah.
up, shut up, slut.
Also,
me at my cat that keeps meowing.
Literally not.
I wish I was a whore.
You're right. I won't. Adam does
Adam
it for
does this for
charity. Ah! Ah! That is so
Wait a
much
minute.
worse.
Wait a minute. I don't like this.
Right,
no,
anyone who
I-
sleeps with me, it's also
Bro
charity.
opens
Make
his
it feel
legs
better.
for charity.
No,
That's the name of the stripper.
What am I doing?
Don't
with
say that. I have a
charity?
coworker named Charity, and she's a lovely woman.
That's a terrible name for a child.
That's a terrible name for a child.
So
Bro, I
one
don't know. It's
thing-
Wisconsin. What do you want from me?
I don't know
I
if I
also
can.
don't like the name. There's a few names I don't like for children.
I knew a
also
girl
don't like
named
the name
Chastity
Change.
growing up.
My dad.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
God,
Dave's-
I can't believe I'm gonna say it. My dad knew a
What?
girl.
No, she was.
Who's?
Well, I don't know. We were in high school.
My dad
middle
knew.
school.
My dad knew a girl whose name was Amanda, and her last name was Love.
God,
Amanda Love.
can you
Amanda
tell her
Love.
I'm looking for? That's what I'm looking for.
I bet a lot of guys said that to her.
I mean, I've told you about.
Hang on, no,
a
hang on.
variety of
Why
people.
would a lot of guys be looking for Amanda Love?
Well, they're a lonely gay man, Adam.
That's
Yeah, you're one of them.
yeah. It's like I'm looking in a mirror.
I'm
Are you looking at the man in the mirror?
Damn it!
No, I don't like that song.
Yeah, I've told
Tonight
you
is the
about
night
the-
of stealing jokes.
Fuck
the
her.
variety of people my family have known, including one of my dad's best friends, Dick Schwett.
Dick Sweat.
Dick Sweat.
Oh,
Hey, my-
that guy's
my
dad
dad
hated
knew-
him.
My dad knew a guy named Dick Boner.
Ah, that guy's dad
I-
hated him too.
My mom knew someone named Vicky
hi,
Jizzy
Canito.
Buns.
I'm sorry.
What?
She married and didn't want to be Vicky Buns, so she kept her maiden name Jizzy, Gizzy,
No,
to be
Hey, Nate.
Jizzy Buns.
Cody, no, you're fucking with us.
Yeah, what's up,
No,
Bears?
and
Yo, what's up,
then there's-
Canito Pet? We're learning about a tragedy of a name. What the fuck
and
do you
there was-
mean?
At Procter and Gamble, my dad's secretary was, well, first name was Sally, which is fine. Last name, she preferred it pronounced neurotic,
Oh my god.
but it was spelled narrow dick.
Okay.
You know what? I would also want to be known as neurotic if it was spelled like that.
Yeah. You know what? She's right. I'd also go with narrow dick.
Like
Fucking
And neurotic.
Hank Hill ass over here.
Narrowdick.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm convinced that there are some people who just wanted an abortion but didn't want to actually pay for it. So they just, changed the name of their child to something awful and waited for the bully to do something.
Wow.
I mean, I can tell you the Schwett family, two of their children, one of them is named Sunday, so Sunday Schwett, and another one is Kismet Schwett.
Hello?
Fuck up, dude. These are awful names.
You know what the worst part for me is? I can't legally talk about some of the worst names I've seen.
Oh, I can't either.
And now I know why
Because
they
I
were there.
No, not always there. Sometimes it was when I was in education.
That's worse.
But I can't talk about. The worst part about my jobs I've had is every single job I've had has been highly confidential.
All right, come
And
on.
it's simply it's only confidential so that people can't know their names.
So we can't bully
Yeah.
them online.
Yeah, and I would too.
No, it's so that like abusive parents can't find them.
I mean, listen.
My
if
name
some
abusive
of these
parent?
names, some of these names, you can tell that the parent was abusive just by the name they gave.
Just by
their
the
child.
name they gave them. Yeah.
Oh, fun fact. fact, I got asked today if I have a favorite delinquent yet.
A favorite delinquent?
Well, do
Yeah,
you?
Yeah. I don't know any of them that well. Do you think I pay attention beyond, like, putting the bullshit in the system?
Speaking of
Can
like,
you know, pet? I'm in hell. Shoot me.
Don't
Speaking
shoot
of
him. Make him sit
favoritism
along.
in that weird way, you know the show Hoarders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tragic.
I love the show Hoarders. I have a favorite therapist and a favorite organizer on that show.
Oh my god.
For therapists, it's Dr. Robin Zazio, and for organizers, it's Dorothy Brenninger.
Fuck my nuts. Slam them in a fucking car door.
Why are we talking about CBT again? How'd we get here?
God damn it. I keep going back to CBT, don't I?
Well, Connor, you know they say people who keep bringing it up, it's probably because they're into it.
It's not responding. I can't do Feyor's fire.
What about St. Elmo's
Let me
Fire?
out! Hello?
Kind of need to be on the ground.
Have you ever
Guys,
thought maybe it's your
It's not
GameCube
working.
that's the problem?
It's literally
Guys,
not
I'm starting
working.
to think-
Is it maybe not working because you have the lens up?
Is that really? That's fucking stupid. Are you shitting me?
Well, to be fair, Connor, you were playing a game that was not that high tech.
These are not difficult things to try and use at the same
No.
time.
But you're doing two different animations at once. That is different.
That's not an animation. The lens is not an animation.
It's two different things that use your magic at once. I don't think they wanted to like deal with that.
Connor, you can't be mad at a game for not doing what a modern game can do when it's from the fucking 90s.
This is not okay. This is not something that this is not a difficult thing to do, programming-wise.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. I understand
You're
how games are
looking at it-
programmed.
Hold on, no, Connor, you're looking at it through a current day modern lens.
No, I'm not. I'm looking at it as a
Yes, you
game.
are. Connor, I swear to God, I'm gonna beat your ass. Do not talk about me about the differences. I'm a historian. I can tell you that there's a difference between looking at something now and looking at something back in 1990, whenever the fuck it was released.
No
because of the way
shit, I
people
wasn't
brains work in
arguing that.
comparison.
It's still bad programming.
You were literally just arguing that they could do it better when the thing is they don't know that.
I don't like when mom and dad fight.
I'm gonna bitch slap you, Connor. Also, Becca, this Trace is a cuck.
Yeah.
Hey Jazz, you're a historian. What do you know about the 1970s oil crisis?
What?
Wow, what a question.
Why?
A little bit. Why?
Well, because it's car related.
I mean, it's a direct response to essentially, you know, the various wars we had and the effects we had of the Cold War and the relationships we began to have with oil-producing countries. It's what caused the energy crisis.
Because it's crazy to look at cars from that time and all like the fuel regulations and emissions regulations and like basically like restrictive fucking equipment they had to put on those cars to make them get like certain fuel economy numbers to be so extreme. Sorry, I made about cars again.
I don't care.
But also history. That's the reason why, especially like people like, I watch a lot of like European-based car channels, mostly stems from like my love of Top Gear, and it's always so wild to see them look at like American cars from the 70s, and they're like, wow, it's got a 7-liter V8. Why does it make 150 horsepower? It's because of emissions and fuel regulations, bud.
Adam, you might find it I care about you, but those are certainly a lot of words. I don't know what horsepower does with engines.
Okay. That's the engine is where they keep all the horses on the little treadmills that make the car go.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. How big are these horses? How big a horse are we talking?
Well, they have to be small enough to fit inside the engine, and I guess, depends on how many horsepowers they want the car to have. If they need room, they get smaller horses.
Oh shit! Where the fuck do they find small horses at?
Yes. But it's crazy because the smaller horses are actually more powerful because you can fit more of them in the same space.
They're the same amount of force, but like they're denser.
Yeah, they're
man logic.
They're condensed horses, so they're more powerful. It's like when you get like orange juice from concentrate, and it's the same amount, but it's like more orange. Yeah, it's like horse from concentrate.
I mean, have you seen the movie Ant-Man?
Yeah, of course I have.
Yeah, well, it's like that. It's, you know.
Bears. Someone's so high that they're gonna believe this. Where's the guy who gets stoned during our streams?
Yeah.
I miss him.
He's out under the hood of his car right now, trying to get the little horses to come out with like a carrot. Where are the horses?
Oh, that's why you put the carrot in the tailpipe, right?
Yeah, it's to get the horses to
banana.
come out to make the car. No, you don't want to put a banana in the tailpipe. That makes the car worse.
Yeah, you put a carrot in there.
Have you guys ever seen those videos where people put like the party like noisemakers inside someone's exhaust and then let them drive away?
Yes.
And when they put their foot down, it goes. Woo!
Have you ever seen videos where people will put glitter inside people's air conditioning units?
That just sounds.
No.
That's just mean. That's just
that's the
really
point.
mean.
That's the point.
I'm gonna make sure none of you ever know where. Oh no, Jess has my address now.
I do.
That would require them going to you.
Yeah, also I'm what's the what kids say? Lazy, and I don't want to put that much effort into figuring out how cars work.
Okay.
Listen, I know.
Here's what you do. You get Adam to come to you. You say, "Oh, I just got this old car that needs some refurbishing."
No, I don't like old cars, so it wouldn't work.
Hey guys, can we ban Nip temporarily?
Nope.
The way that I have the Discord open and like Twitch underneath it, I saw the word fleshlight and then the phrase plop plop plop, and I think I have to go find the nearest bridge.
No, so people will take flashlights and they'll put them in the car exhaust.
Oh.
And they literally go.
Yeah, I don't like that thought. I don't
Why?
like the thought of a fleshlight in an exhaust.
Yeah, I don't like the thought of anything like that close to one of my cars.
I don't like the thought of that's something that you can shove your dick in near a car. And I know there are people who fuck exhaust pipes, and that's horrible.
Those
That's
people are weird.
Weird. Don't do that to the car.
I'm not gonna say what else I've seen people do to cars just because we are on stream. But people do some weird shit to cars. Especially people with inside anatomy, for lack of a better way of putting it politely.
That's horrific.
Oh, they're learning to drive with manual transmission.
Stop it.
Hey Adam, I'm gonna send you what it is.
You need to get help.
I mean, technically we all do. We're all some shade of neurodivergent.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm having a lovely time playing Power Wash Simulator.
You also need help.
Hey, without context, Nick, you're closer than I care to what I just said.
Jess, no!
I've seen that.
No, is that why they put the truck nuts there?
Oh my God.
No. We need to stop talking right now, immediately. Silent stream from here on.
I don't know. I'm not very good at that game.
I always lost the quiet game.
You guys are really bad at the quiet game.
I know. Hey, you just lost it too.
Only
It's
Jesus.
already over.
Connor, I had Jesus, and then I was reminded that everyone in the church hated me.
Oh. I didn't know
Listen, I was a weird little kid, and people did not want to be my friend.
Same mood.
Called
I was
autism.
autistic and poor.
I mean, I was
Yeah.
also probably undiagnosed.
I only got to go to
with
church
something.
camp because people sponsored me.
Yeah, you can leave me alone. Get out.
Speaking of,
Me when the Jehovah's Witnesses knock on my door. You
Hey,
can leave
guys.
me alone.
And when he's being hit on by a woman at the bar.
You can, you
Yeah,
can
you
leave me
can leave me
alone.
alone.
I wish I was getting hit on by women.
I wish I was getting
I
hit
wish
by
I was
women.
getting hit. I wish I was just getting hit on.
I wish I was just getting hit.
I was on
Connor,
dating
I
apps.
can
I
earlier
can
today,
change
and I
that,
got
Connor. You
reminded.
just have to ask.
Feeling,
No, see, if
feeling
you
the
do
urge
it,
to play a
Becca,
better game.
it's domestic. It's domestic
If it's
abuse.
consensual, it's not abuse.
Oh yeah, then it's just.
So,
Kinky?
Connor, you could go to
Yeah.
the light temple first before you finish this one.
Guys, I think we scared Kanito Pet away.
Yeah,
Sorry.
He
maybe.
tends to only show up for a
Sorry.
little bit and then dips.
Sorry, Kanito.
We're kind of fucked in the head.
It's one of them
Listen.
streams.
They already know
So
that.
to briefly bitch, I was on scrolling through dating apps earlier because I get bored during my lunch break. Boy, not to sound shallow because I'm not a winning catch, but man, there are some ugly people out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there really are.
Not just like looks wise, personality.
Yeah, there really are.
I mean, that is the worst thing that you can have. Like, you can be ugly as sin, but if you got a good personality, fuck it, who cares? But like,
God,
Yeah.
when you're
that's
just a
the only thing
shit
reason
stain of a
people would
human
date
being,
me.
at that point, goddamn, who cares? What else do you have?
Not much. That's why I am where I am.
Hey Adam, we both can't be self-deprecating this stream. One of us needs to call dibs.
Oh, it's like how you have to like take turns with the brain cell.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah, we gotta take turns with being lonely single people.
Lonely, single, and queer.
Yeah. Lonely, single, and
Eating a shingle.
doomed.
What?
I don't
What?
want to eat a shingle.
Mm,
A
roofing.
shingle?
It rhymed.
Me when I bite into that roof. I was trying to think of like a brand name for like roofing, but I
Do you?
can't.
I'm sorry. Do you happen to know any brand name shingles?
No.
All right, me
I was trying to
neither,
see-
bud.
I was trying to see if I could remember one from when we had our roof done a few years ago, but my brain's like, why would you remember that? You didn't pay for that.
You say that there's the corn dog being a beef Wellington.
Beef
Or is you-
Yellington.
I need you to know there's a podcast I listened to called A Hot Dog is a Sandwich, where they did debate on whether or not a corn dog could be considered the poor man's beef
Hot dog
Wellington.
is a taco.
No, hot dog is not a taco. Tacos are ethnic. Hot dog's not American.
You, white people culture.
So, I would say a corn dog is not a beef Wellington, because a beef Wellington is, more importantly, has a duxelle that is between the beef and the beef Wellington and the wrapping.
What if I cut up some nasty mushrooms and put them?
Well, first I would say you should cut up some good mushrooms, which are very
No
easy to
such
find.
thing. The best mushroom is no mushroom.
You can go
That
fuck
being
a car
said, I have-
exhaust.
I would never
I've
do that
also
to a car.
watched, the same guy who does that podcast make a beef Wellington out of 7-Eleven ingredients.
It was probably pretty decent, to be honest.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, is that the what's his name? He has the basement, the cursed basement with the MA profile picture.
No, that's Ooze Lab. That's very different. No,
because he also did. Was it beef Wellington with 7-Eleven? He
No,
did
I'm
something,
talking-
some kind of cursed beef Wellington.
Hey, why am I just getting dogpiled
I don't
every
know.
second of this fucking game?
And not in the fun way either.
No, because it's fucking Doomfist, and I wouldn't fuck with Doomfist.
The player
not
or
the
the
player.
character?
Both.
Oh,
Doomfist isn't my type.
that's a shame. Because he's a very attractive man.
He's a bit too much of an asshole.
I mean, yeah, well, hold on. He's a bit too much of an asshole, and you guys like fucking Nemesis.
I don't actually find Nemesis attractive until she starts being nicer to you.
Great. How long does that take?
Who's that?
Hades 2.
About 5 potions.
Oh, cool. Too much work then.
No, she's still gonna be my friend whether or not she likes it.
Guys, how do you get hearts? Ah, whatever. I don't care anymore.
Well, if you're playing Duolingo, they either refill every like 6 hours.
But I would not be using Duolingo anymore.
Why?
Yeah.
Because they're using
they're-
AI for the translations.
Yeah, they're getting rid of almost all of their translators and replacing it with AI.
How else am I supposed to learn a language then?
There are many other apps.
Yeah, there are other apps,
Yes,
dude.
but Duolingo's free.
There are many other free apps.
Find me them.
No?
Not gonna lie.
Babel.
That shouldn't have worked
think
as well
Babbel
as
has
it did.
That Babel costs money.
Mm.
Why else would all the YouTubers have been shilling for it this whole time?
Because that's how
There's a-
advertising
Well,
works.
you can buy Nountown for $15 on Steam. I don't know if it's any good, but it's got several
can
languages
also-
on it.
You can also use honey for free, and yet they advertise honey. Still not really sure how honey makes money.
Honey, honey.
Save state. There.
Guys, Connor is using his game chat.
Cheating? Yeah, I'm cheating.
Hey, what system was this game originally for?
GameCube. Well, in Nintendo 64, then this is a re-release that was on the GameCube.
And then it got re-released again on the 3DS.
And the
Did they
3DS
make it
one was
actually-
superior.
Yeah,
Cigarette
they made it
light.
a lot easier.
Except Connor decided to cut his balls off and play the older one.
It's the original game.
Oh yeah, the original. That makes it good.
Yeah, clearly I was wrong.
You were, and that's okay. Everyone can be wrong sometimes.
Oh, what you're saying is everybody makes mistakes.
Shut the fuck up!
Everyone gets that way.
Everybody has those days.
Some days.
Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody
That's
gets
not-
that way.
everyone gets
Just
that way.
please.
Connor, you set me up for that. Sometimes
You
I'm
did.
in a jam. I gotta make a plan.
I'm gonna shoot
Crazy.
myself right in the head.
Don't shoot yourself.
On stream? Because that would get a
Considering
lot of
it.
viewers.
No, it would not. It would get the stream banned immediately.
Then you couldn't play D&D next campaign.
Well, we're not playing D&D next campaign.
You know what the fuck I meant.
Everyone does that to me, so I'm gonna start doing it to people.
That's fine.
Connor, you have
Still
so
gonna
much
call
to
you a
live.
motherfucker.
I would never.
What if
Do I look-
what if my mother became a father?
Well, then I would be a father fucker.
That left one there.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Connor, you have so much to live for, and by that I mean me playing a TTRPG with you
That
guys.
is not how that works, actually.
Connor, you have so much to live for. Think about your cats.
Oh, kitty cats.
Are you gonna leave them alone with Becca?
No. She might eat them.
What?
Becca doesn't know how to cook. You're gonna leave her alone to deal with her hunger again by herself?
She better learn how to fucking cook.
Oh, why? Because she's a woman and she needs to be in the kitchen making a sandwich?
Because it's
Wow.
important to know how to cook something better than ramen.
Connor,
Yeah,
I
grilled
think
cheese.
you're being a misogynist.
That's not the
this
same.
stream.
Mac and
Grilled
cheese.
cheese. Delicious. You ever made grilled mac and cheese?
No?
No.
Where you make grilled cheese but with mac and cheese inside it?
That sounds like a texture nightmare.
Yeah,
it's
I'm not
delicious.
gonna lie to you. Controversial opinion. I'm not a big fan of mac and cheese. I'm a shells and cheese girly.
Yeah, like Velveeta, like at least is something a little bit better. Like mac and cheese is pretty bad.
You realize mac and cheese is like a broad,
Well, I mean,
right?
craft. I'm assuming we're all talking about craft when we're talking about mac and cheese.
No, I mean, I don't hate like a Kraft mac and cheese if I have stuff to add to it.
Yeah, but like the fact, so I'm of the opinion that if you have to add something to make it good, that means the original thing was not good.
It's called personalization.
No, that's fair, but like it's like how else will I put it? What's a good?
I feel like I'm the weak link this game.
What's a good example of something that you have to add to in order to make it even close to good?
Straight person's relationship.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Trying to think of a good one.
I want you to know.
Okay.
I held myself back from being so mean just now.
So
Don't say it. You mean?
so saltines.
I love a saltine.
Yeah,
Right.
Connor, I will eat a sleeve of those on their own.
Right,
I
never
will
mind.
too.
Shit.
What?
What's another thing that's
Connor.
bad on its own?
Connor, I don't know how to
chlorine
tell you
is
this.
bad
I
until you
crave
add sodium to it.
All right, Cody.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't need your chemist bullshit.
I'm on fire tonight with the joke.
No, yeah,
You really are.
it's this lady. You okay? Is there a fast forward button?
Don't be mean to Impa. That's Lady Impa to you.
Damn, there's no fast forward button.
So my problem with
Shit.
Impa in my brain is I think of the Impa from the Zelda CDI where she's just some old lady.
She kinda is still just some old lady most of the games.
Damn it.
I miss Majora's Mask.
I have been doing fucking terrible with my ults, with my kills. This May has my goddamn number. I'm gonna bite my keyboard. I'm fine. I'm chill.
Yeah, are you?
I'm my mother's child. I'm sorry. Did I tell you guys my mom used to bite the controllers of her game consoles?
Something wrong with your mom.
She'd get mad at them when she was younger, just because they used to have an Atari. Because my mom played the Atari a lot. And when she'd get mad, she'd bite the controller.
Crunch.
Crunch.
I-
Don't worry about the teeth marks.
You know, they keep saying, "Hey, this power will be helpful for you," and they give me a medallion.
It's just symbolic.
I mean, technically speaking, you do need the shadow and light medallions in order to make the bridge that gets you into.
So what you're telling me is that
Castle.
only 2 of these people are actually important.
Yeah.
Yes, but in order to get those 2 medallions, you need to have gotten the.
Speedrunners would beg to differ.
Fire and water.
All right. Now I
Which
need
is
to find
why
the
in
light medallion,
randomizers-
right?
In randomizers, if you get the shadow and light medallions first from the other dungeons,
Game's
you
done.
can just skip most of the game.
Game over.
Just.
You can go play a better game.
Game like Power Wash Simulator.
Majora's Mask. What?
I only want to heal.
Clean the fishing boat. Love boat.
If Pokemon, hold on, I'm gonna preface this before I say it. You know your answer, Cody. For the rest of you, if Pokemon were real, what Pokemon would you want to have as a pet?
Oh,
As a pet?
Alolan Vulpix.
Yeah, that checks out. Cody, we
I
already
mean-
know it's an Eevee.
Eevee, yes, but real pack, something that knows singer hypnosis.
Oh wait.
Honestly,
God.
get a Jigglypuff.
Espeon.
No, fuck. I take it back. Hold on. I would get a Machamp. I would give it 4 guns.
No.
What do you mean? What's the problem?
Connor, you can't just have a man as your pet.
Yeah, I can't just give him 4 guns.
Hey, England would beg to differ.
Oh,
Ah!
fuck!
Cody, you and I were gonna go very different directions with that, because I was gonna say you can't have a man as a pet without consent.
Machamp does not
Human-
pass
Human
the
pet
hard
guy
test.
I
would
would-
beg to differ.
I would historical.
Don't bring him up here, Connor. Don't bring that man into this fucking stream.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that the worst thing that's been brought up on stream?
No, because I'm here, but you know. I'm the worst thing that gets brought up in stream every time I talk.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of bad things that happened on stream, guys, someone died the other day.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Was it Logan Paul? Please tell me it was Logan Paul.
No,
No,
we're
I'm
talking
talking-
about Fitz.
Yeah, I'm talking about, I didn't want to say it in case there was spoilers, but yeah, Fitz died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you sure it
It's
couldn't be
fine.
Logan Paul?
I wish.
Listen,
Unfortunately.
I'm of the belief of if Fitz is perma-dead, Jill would have been a lot more upset.
Also, if Fitz is permadead, I said this in chat the other day, I will swan song to bring him back.
What does that mean?
So the Swan Song is a implemented rule that I put into the game that allows people to prevent something from happening at the cost of their own character.
Yeah.
Oh, so Granny would die?
Basically, the swan song that I've had in my back pocket this whole time is Granny would basically overclock her magical ability because she's very, very weak in terms of magical ability, but
Mhm.
in theory, I'll basically make a miracle happen at the expense of myself.
My god, Granny McFreaking dies.
Yeah, but you know what? She doesn't have a lot to live for, but you know who does?
Old.
Fitz.
Old.
Yeah.
Connor,
he
is
has
that
a boyfriend.
Is that
He has-
something you're gonna?
Not yet.
Well, hasn't
But he's
made
got a
out.
boyfriend. He's got family. He's got like friends. You know.
that-
Yeah,
something
Granny
you're
doesn't have
going
any of
to-
those.
Yeah. He's got a long life ahead of him. Granny doesn't have any of that.
Granny didn't have that. Is that something you will be keeping for campaign 3?
Yes.
Interesting.
But don't do it unless you're ready to truly say goodbye to a kid.
Yeah, it is as
Oh.
simple as that. If you do that, the character is gone.
Well, I didn't mean
Like
for
you
me,
can't get
I-
him back even with resin.
I just meant in general interesting. I didn't mean I was gonna do it.
Hey guys, I'm assuming is this the way I'm supposed to go to get to the sun place?
Too busy.
Yes,
Um,
do the Gerudo.
Connor, where?
That doesn't
where
tell
are
me
you
anything,
going
Cody.
without-
It's
west, I
there's like
believe?
you need to go to the desert, right? The Gerudo place.
Yeah, I believe it's west.
It's like a rocky place. There's a bunch of like brown rocks landscapes in front of it. And I think it's in the upper left of the map. My latency. Jesus
Connor,
Christ.
where are you going without ever knowing the way?
Do
Did
you
you
know
s-
the way?
Did you just make a reference to fastball?
Yeah, we've talked about that
Okay.
song plenty of times.
I know.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they still can't be amazed by
That's it.
someone making a reference to that song.
No, Amazed is a song by Paul McCartney.
I'll kick your ass.
Why am I constantly just getting my shit rocked by everyone
It's
today?
it like
Not
you
in a fun
complain.
way. Well, that's why I
What?
said not
What?
in a fun way.
Well, just maybe you should be faster on the jokes.
Yeah, listen, I would love to get my shit rocked, but did you not just hear me complaining about stuff?
The only reason you got rocked and not me is because you were standing in front of me.
I
You both got hit by that. Oh.
I knew you were behind me. I know I wasn't getting solo ulted.
Yeah. I could have maybe slept him, but I had thrown a grenade instead, and you know.
That's fine. It's not your fault.
Do grenades
Whoa! How
exist-
did that hit me? Wow!
R2D2 be like.
Grenade.
Yeah.
Grenade in your world? Yes, no.
Grenades? I mean,
Yeah.
in the sense that explosives exist, yeah.
Magic
definitely.
grenade.
Well, no, not even magic grenades. It's
Essentially, like-
explosives.
A beat of
We're
fire.
heading towards World War One. You're telling me there's not grenades yet?
No, the grenades. Yeah, I just
He's
said
saying
yes.
There is.
Shut the
There are
fuck up and
explosives.
listen for
And if-
once. God
And
damn.
if not, I would.
Sorry, I don't know how to listen.
I can't wait for campaign 3 when we go on the Fantasy Titanic.
Ugh.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't wait until campaign 3 when we go on the Fantasy Olympia, the Titanic sister ship that also sank.
Is that the one that rolled over in
No,
the
actually, no.
harbor?
The Olympics the
It's
Olympics
the one that hit
survived.
the
You're
British
thinking,
warship, the Hawk.
yeah,
Am
yeah.
I thinking
The
of the
Ol-
Britannica?
yes, the Olympic
Oh,
is
yeah,
the
yeah.
one that hit the HMS Hawk. The Britannic is the one that was sunk as a hospital ship.
That's it.
A
Do you know there
hospital
was a woman
ship?
who was on
Yep.
both the ships that sank and survived
Yeah, so
both times?
Becca, it's not common in I don't think it's practice anymore, but during like the First and Second World Wars, it was common practice for governments to
This is.
seize passenger liners
it?
and convert them into mainly either troop ships or hospital ships.
Yeah.
So during World War One, the Britannic and I believe both the Britannic and the Olympic were seized by the British government and converted into, specifically in the Britannic's case, a hospital ship. And she was, I believe, struck by
That
mines,
was
or
sad.
she struck mines.
She struck a mine and then sank. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
She shrunk on my... No.
Welcome to.
So this is it.
No, this is a place before it where.
She wants you, Becca.
You basically have to stealth through, release the carpenters.
Can I just go to the other place first?
Why do birds suddenly appear? That's Carpenter's, right?
I don't know.
Just like me.
Hey, let's go around.
Actually,
Looks like no, because that's blocked off.
Which was the... Hey, Google.
Yes.
What was the ship that rammed the submarine in one of the world wars?
According to Reddit, March 19th.
No, not the Dreadnought.
What was the ship that rolled over in the harbor then?
Oh, you're thinking of the fuck was it called? You're thinking of the one that caught on fire in New York Harbor and like rolled onto its side?
I don't know if it caught on fire first. Or, it was basically just like really, really tall, and they're like, "Oh my god, look at our cool ship!" And it couldn't even get out of the harbor because it just fucking rolled.
Oh, are you thinking of it was just a straight up passenger ship?
Yeah.
You're thinking of the Eastland, I believe,
Yes. That sounds.
where it was
familiar.
like chartered for a it was
Cody,
chartered for like a company.
Company trip.
Cody, tell me
Yeah.
what,
Yeah.
tell me
And
what to
they
do,
had, like,
and don't say be stealthy, because if you do, I'm gonna play a different game.
Where it rolled, yeah, it was the ship that in
You only
Chicago.
have to be stealthy in parts of this.
It was like one of the greatest ship tragedies of all time. They were running
Yeah.
out of room to put the bodies.
Yeah, they basically they had chartered it for like a company like picnic. You're talking about the one that specifically happened in Chicago, right?
I don't know.
But yeah, they loaded it up to there were so many people like over capacity that the ship just went like it just rolled over in the
Because
harbor
they
before could
invited
even-
everyone and their kids.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
invited
Yeah.
the whole company.
Connor,
There
generally,
was people who lost
the way
entire
through
family
is
lines.
up top.
And what's
If
crazy
you're
is
trying to get through on the ground
that
floor,
wasn't
you probably will get hit. The first carpenter, when you go out of the building, just go in the building on your left after the window.
that's the only ship that happened to, but that wasn't the only ship they were using. Like it was like a massive company like event. But yeah, literal like families were
Can
lost.
shoot. So talk to the guy. A guard will show up. He's the guard. You get the key and free him.
All right, talk faster, shithead. Come on.
You really want me to talk faster?
Not you.
Well, you gotta be more specific, man.
I'm very clearly talking about this shithead.
You wouldn't talk about me like that.
I think you can knock out the guards temporarily with an attack from behind or with an arrow. Probably will.
Oh, it was the Olympic that I was thinking of. During her stint as like a commandeered ship, she rammed and I believe split in half a German submarine.
Jesus Christ.
And remind you, the Olympic is the one that survived the World War and went on to have like a prolific passenger career.
Yeah.
This feels a little mean. I don't care though.
Hey, it is. But who cares? Link's not about hitting women.
Hey, cuck.
These fists are gender neutral or equal opportunity, whatever the expression is.
The hand of justice.
My hands are rated E for everyone.
That's what it is. E for everyone.
There's something that Batman says. I think I wrote it down.
This piece is
The
what
fists
all
of
true
justice.
warriors strive for.
I would like the fist of justice.
Would
I'm
you?
so sorry.
That's
I'm
a-
so
Are you?
sorry.
That's a
You're not
silicon
sorry.
fist that's been modeled after of Adam West's hand.
I wouldn't want that. I don't want something that. I don't have a child. Why would I want a fist now?
Ugh.
I
So
didn't
You need
write it
Jesus.
down.
Whenever I think of that, I think of Fisto, the robot from one of the Fallout games.
It's Fallout New
Yeah.
Vegas.
At some point, can we get a counter of how many times Connor tells me I need Jesus?
No. Because that counter will break.
When the counter breaks, the cradle will fall.
Gerudos up here to just kind of knock out with an arrow or something. Your sword.
I mean, Connor,
There
I can
is no
quit coming to
time.
streams.
Does the game
Or sword.
does the game ever tell you you can shoot them in the head?
No.
I think you kind of just have to find them out.
Brilliant game design.
I mean, you can bypass basically any of them.
So up the stair and
An OBS plugin for justice. I mean, at one point I knew how to make a counter in Nightbot for Twitch chat.
Well, the first thing you got to do if you figure out how to make a counter is the Days Since 4. Which I don't think you guys broke for your last fight.
No, surprisingly. Although Kaz is gonna do that when Jolly comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Sorry,
but yeah, but
what did you say? What are we talking about?
I said
4.
Days Since 4.
Oh, Days Since 4. Yeah.
You guys.
Yeah,
not
I
do
didn't
that
get
on
the chance
Saturday.
to vor because of the,
Yeah, okay.
the aforementioned
Yeah. There was
character
our-
death.
There was no vor because our friend died.
Yeah. The vor comes later.
Boys
When
for
the friends are right
celebratory
again.
purposes.
What are you talking about?
Celebratory vor.
Sorry, there's something that's wrong in my brain.
Yeah,
Oh,
God
yeah,
for one
no
man
shit.
a woman have hobbies.
What are you talking about?
Again, I could just stop coming to streams.
No,
Don't
you
you
don't
dare.
need to stop going to streams. You do need to go to church.
Didn't you hear her? Church didn't want her.
Yeah,
They did.
well,
Probably
you
all-
should have fucking stuck around.
Men want
I do
me.
like that callback. Did you like that callback?
Yeah, that was actually
Men,
really well
men
done,
want me.
Becca.
The church fears me.
I was really proud of
Men,
it.
hold on, Connor, you're gonna need to backtrack that. Men don't want me. Come on now.
This level will be
I
so
wish
much easier
men
to
wanted
block.
me.
This level will be so much easier if they just didn't try to
Guys,
put in a stealth game in a game that doesn't understand stealth.
I saw that cute cart guy at ShopRite
why.
the other day, and I still can't figure out if he's interested or not. This time he didn't nearly run into me and like stop in his tracks, but I also don't know if he saw me.
What? is the point of being up here?
Me being this tall.
What?
Getting
What?
lost.
This is so fucking pointless.
No. I basically just wander around until I'm done. I don't remember this one very well. It's a little confusing.
What a fucking high mark.
Yeah, it's not my favorite part of the game.
I wander around until I'm done is me waiting for my car to get an oil change.
God, me when I'm at the mall and my parents are trying to go grocery shopping and I want to leave.
Hey, I'm sorry, why are they
Why are
grocery
your
shopping at the
parents
mall?
shopping at the mall?
What are you talking about? You go grocery shopping at the mall?
Why are you buying clothes at soup?
What
There's
do
the
you mean
soup
there's
store.
more
Are you
soup?
buying clothes at the soup store?
Fuck you.
Hey, Becca.
Yeah,
I feel like we're going through it.
it's okay.
You feel like you're going through it.
I wish I was. No, that one's not even good. That's not even funny.
You have to have some standards.
It's alright, they can't all be winners. Points at myself.
Points at
We're
just
gonna-
gambling.
we're-
Hey, Connor, I've won my last two characters that I wanted within the first like 20 rolls.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm doing fucking great.
Did you get Leroy?
Yeah, okay.
I didn't pay any money for it. I'm doing wonderful. All I have to do is play the fucking game. God forbid a woman have hobbies.
Your hobby is gambling.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Yeah, so is not like 50% of old people. That's their hobby too.
Yeah, you know what? If they weren't old, I would say they should get a different one, but I don't care about old people, so you know what? Fuck them.
Hey, Connor, you know what my
Nobody
hobby
cares.
was before this?
Gambling?
Buying Pokemon cards. That was just a different form of gambling.
Paper
Gambling!
gambling.
Except I am thinking about selling some of my cards.
We could cut out the middleman and just get you
damn it,
hooked
the
on
lag
crack. You know that,
fucking-
right?
Yeah, but that's not
No.
a gamble.
Hold
Well,
on, Connor, why are you
Yes,
so
it is.
intent on getting me hooked on crack? Hold on, no, let's backtrack. Connor,
It's
why are
funny.
you so intent on getting me hooked on crack? How is crack
You-
funny? Have you ever been
wants-
part of the
he
academic...
wants to-
I'm gonna quit talking.
Oh my
he wants.
god.
Wait, no, Jess.
Yo,
you mean to
this-
say why does
That went nowhere.
you mean to say why does he keep taking a crack at it?
All right.
Can we ban Adam for a little bit?
Why are you booing me? I'm right.
Shut up, Hannibal. Excuse me.
No.
Some crimes cannot be excused.
Thought it was some.
But no,
crimes could
I'm
not be
thinking about
forgiven.
selling my some of my Pokemon cards.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not selling my most expensive one because it is my favorite card. How much do you think my most valuable Pokemon card is worth?
A tree fitting.
$200.
Connor, you're surprisingly close.
Yeah!
About $400.
My-
It is
I-
a Leafeon VMAX alternative secret art.
What's its PSA rating?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, then you haven't gotten like deep into the card.
That's
lore.
that's how much per square inch.
Wait, are you talking about grading? Like card grading?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that's
Also-
what it's called.
Connor, that's PSI.
No, that's when you have psychic
I don't know-
powers.
No. No, that's
No, that's when you
ESP.
have a rich career
No.
as a real K-pop star.
That's when you set off an electrical pulse that knocks out most electronics in the area.
No, you're thinking of M.
No,
you're
that's a
thinking
tree
of an
person
EMP.
from that's a tree person from Lord of the Rings.
No, you're thinking of an EMP. I'm talking about a little creature that serves devils and stuff.
No, you're thinking about an
Ah, you're thinking
imp.
of an imp.
No, wait, yeah,
Guys,
that's
can we all
an imp.
just
What you're
hurry up
thinking-
and drink bleach already? I'm getting sick of this
What
joke.
What you're thinking of is a large inflatable skyward object.
No, dude, that's a blimp. I'm talking about a guy who wears fur coats and whores people out.
No,
I'm thinking
no,
of a
thinking about a
pimp.
I'm thinking about the thing that you do when you got a really good workout.
So, Connor, the next person is
I don't know.
Pump.
out the
I
same
don't-
way you came
A
in.
kink?
Oh.
You drop
No!
down a ledge to the west and go through the door on your left.
Did somebody
No.
say, "Hey, Bears"? I can say confidently, nobody said CBT. Where did you get that one?
Oh, that's CBT. That's if you're an hour behind Eastern time.
No, a CBT. That's when that's the stuff that comes from marijuana. CBT
Okay, guys, we
oil.
gotta stop.
CBT oil. Oh no.
That being said, I am thinking about selling my second most valuable card, which is worth $250. If anyone wants a Lugia, the alternative full art card.
Here, let me give you my brother's Discord. You can see if he wants it. He's super into like the Pokemon card collecting. He's got like
Certified bear
Well-
torture.
Oh, that's cute, Bears. We haven't even gotten close to torturing you.
Cock and bear torture.
We can.
no, I can't say that.
Don't worry about it right now, Adam. I don't have the cards with me
Yeah.
to even think about selling them.
Okay.
Me when I'm torturing a bear and a rooster at the same time.
Oh, I didn't tell you. A couple weeks ago,
What? What did that remind you of? What?
Hold on. Remember a couple weeks ago where I had to go get my phone fixed?
Yeah.
Like an hour away?
Yeah.
While I was waiting for it to get fixed, I found a Savers, which is like a thrift store. I don't know if that's like a regional thing, but it's a thrift store. And while I was looking through this stuff, there was men's Rooster Teeth pajama pants
Oh my god.
at the thrift store. But they were like a small or a medium, and I went, yeah, not my fat ass, so I could not get them. But I saw them, and I literally repressed that memory from like a few weeks ago until today. I was like, oh, how the mighty have fallen. I was mostly looking for Monster High dolls, and I didn't find any. It's really hard in my area to like find them at the thrift stores. I
Weird.
don't know if people are just hanging on to their Monster High dolls in this part of the country, but
No, bud.
they shouldn't. They should let me have them.
Okay.
What is your fucking problem?
I don't
God
like
forbid
dolls.
a man have hobbies. Hey, guess what? You don't have to deal with them.
That's
They're
good.
mine.
I don't want them near me.
Well, don't come into my room then.
Yeah, bad news, Chief.
That's what I have a blowtorch for.
No.
No, you are an absolute bitch and a half.
I'm gonna
Did I just kick us out of queue?
Yeah.
Fuck. Hey guys,
Hey, what's up?
what do you think my worst quality is?
Your gambling addiction.
You
I don't
You
need to say
suffer
much
from
more.
you suffer from what I like to call friend live too far away syndrome.
Yeah, I get that.
You suffer from
Your
stubborn bitch ass.
Yeah, but that's a relatable trait that we all suffer from.
Also, I'm a fucking bitch, not a bitch ass. Thank you very much.
Bitch ass buster.
Bitch ass
I'm a
buster.
Straight buster, CJ.
Okay, one of you is a day trip away, Nick. The other is not. I just have to take a boat to go to you. Although I've never put my car on a ferry before, and the thought of doing that makes me nauseous.
Please,
Most
please
gay,
don't. That
most
would-
gay man can't
that
handle
would
that.
Hey guys,
Yo, what's up?
what's wrong with you all? Also,
How much time you
I
got?
I don't
I
have
infrequently
money.
think about running over a gay man. That's why.
Me when I hit
don't have
Connor with my
money.
car?
Connor and Becca had to pay for my gas last time I came to see them.
Just if you want an itemized list, it would probably take at least half an hour to write up.
Okay, that's fine. Do you want to start? What are you starting alphabetically or chronologically? Personally, I'm a fan of
I-
chronological, but most people prefer alphabetical.
Yeah, because
can you repeat the
chronological is
question?
weird.
Because of it being like impossible to say, hey, this condition was actually this at the time. Probably just whatever I remember at the time.
All three of these matches are great. Back to Eichenwald.
Punch
But
me
personally,
in the
I think my
nuts.
worst trait is the fact that I make people very upset constantly when I talk.
You do?
How often do you guys tell me I need Jesus?
That
Never.
is
I
because
have
you need
never said
Jesus. There's a big difference between being upset and recognizing that you need
Hey, guys.
to talk to Christ.
Guys, I was watching an episode of Hoarders earlier, and one of the guys who was one of the hoarders was talking about how his hoarding stems from like trauma as a child when he came out to his religious parents, and he was telling a story about how it was either one of the people in the church or his family member or both told him as a 15-year-old turn or burn.
Oh.
So, as a real quick note, Connor, you assume I don't talk to Jesus.
If you do, he certainly is not fucking listening.
Do you
Hey,
talk to
sometimes-
angels?
I mean, I'm not really religious anymore, but sometimes it's nice to have like an outside thing to pray to make yourself feel better when you're like really upset.
Yeah, I
Kind
talk
of like
to
talking
God.
to a diary.
I talk to the spirit of Ronald Reagan, and I curse him every
Listen.
time I talk to him.
Jesus Christ was a real historical figure. So like, whatever.
Are you saying Ronald Reagan wasn't a real historical figure?
God, I
He was
wish.
a real person, but I don't want to consider him a historical figure.
Sadly, he was.
The founder
Oh
of
my.
the gender-neutral bathroom.
But like, no, the founder was Margaret Thatcher. Let's be real here.
She died
Who
first,
died
yeah.
first?
Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, she did? Oh, fuck that bitch.
I think so. Double check us on that one, Adam.
Hey, Google.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure.
Ronald Reagan death date. 2004. Margaret Thatcher death date.
Oh yeah, she definitely died.
2013.
2013!
That bitch lived 2013.
That
It's like,
can't be right.
That's
no,
not
I was
right.
like, Margaret Thatcher didn't die
She died.
until pretty recent.
No.
Yeah,
Ronald.
because like they made a movie about her, and I think like the Iron Lady or whatever it was called.
Ronald Reagan died in 2004.
Were you saying Ronald?
Yeah, Ronald Reagan.
What's the fucking point of you, cunt?
And Margaret Thatcher died in 2013.
Supposedly a good friend. That's the point of it.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck this. I don't care anymore.
Being a friend.
Well, I'm dropping this game. This sucks. So next Monday we'll figure out something else to play. I'm not too sure what off the top of my head, but Wednesday we're gonna play some Fear and probably wrap it up because I think we're nearly done. Yeah, I don't care. I'm done with this.
Okay.
This game sucks. Fuck this. So I'm gonna move on to something better. Maybe Majora's Mask and maybe some other game, but we'll see. But all in all, this was pretty bad. Reagan was a dark apparition who now serves his penance as the Hat Man. I don't want that.
Don't be mean to the Hat Man.
The what, man?
The Hat
The
Man.
Hat Man.
Haven't you taken too much Benadryl and seen the Hat Man?
No.
That bitch
Man
owes
should
me
try it.
money. I want to see him.
But either way,
I
we're gonna
have
play
a-
something that doesn't
no.
suck. So we'll get back to you on what exactly that will be.
Ocarina
But
of Time doesn't suck.
it does.
Saints Row 2.
No. So Wednesday it's gonna
What do
be
you mean
Fear.
no?
That is so much more than just a simple game. Also, we're playing retro games. Oh no, wait.
Hey, Google.
I can
What year
Google
did
it
Saints Row 2
myself.
come out? 2008.
That's not retro yet. Either way, we'll figure something out. Wednesday, we'll be streaming some Fear. Friday, either Peak or Repo. It depends on what we find and are interested in. But we're gonna wrap up stream here. Say bye, stream.
I stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.